This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Doki Literature Club with Keagan.
Hi, Keagan.
Shut up.
I will continue to do that.
So let's just get back right into it, I guess. As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns, and its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back to reality, and glances around herself as if she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save this situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were so caught off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat.
Aw, poor Yuri. Yuri, that was so good! Thank you for sharing.
Looks like Yuri's down for the count.
She has her head in her desk.
I guess I'm next then. Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled.
Sayori!
It's a lot harder than I thought. How do you guys do it so easily?
Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out best that way.
I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get a reach more deeply into someone than I thought I knew through and through. As Sayori finishes, and we applaud. We did it! Or I did it.
Good job, Sayori.
Even Anthony liked it.
What the fuck does that
I
mean?
guess that's a good sign.
Wow. What does that even mean?
Exactly.
It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well, with that kind of delivery.
I don't really understand.
In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading.
Oh, I know what you mean. I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone.
The next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little bit more. Well, don't have much time before the festival, you know.
Okay.
Now who's next? Natsuki?
Don't make me go before Anthony. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Anthony lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it.
Natsuki? It's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today.
I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. All eyes on me, short, tall. It's like a height difference.
No, look, they're arranged by height.
Tallest to shortest.
Yeah, or shortest.
I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway.
Sorry, I'm not really good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki.
Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... Why are you all looking at me?
Because you're presenting.
Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds.
Yay.
She hops back to her seat.
That wasn't so bad, was it?
Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again.
Well... Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people?
I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people.
Wow.
But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a nice surprise, Natsuki.
That's a surprise.
Oh, that's right. I think it'd be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so...
Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about at the for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. And break my back. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think it's about it for today. Yeah, I like the guitar. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try and write poems for tomorrow as well. Oh, yeah. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day.
I can't wait!
I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. Alright.
I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club, and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best.
Ready to go, Sayori?
Yep! Look at you two, always going home together like that.
It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys.
Alright.
Don't make it such a big deal out of it.
I hate when people do like, dang!
Wow, look at you two.
No, that happened like, I forget what happened. No, we were in history class, and so like, sitting on either side, both of my friends were like, so like, teacher would always ask a question, and like, be the only person who raised my hand. And my friend, like, she always be like, dang, John, teacher's pet. And he's like, shut up. Shut up, man.
What? Look at Monica and Yuri.
Oh my goodness.
It must be a little nice, though. Well,
how am I supposed to respond to that?
Why is
It's okay, Anthony. You
Why
don't
is
have to
Monica
say it.
sniffing Yuri? Whatever, let's go already. Yuri.
I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Yeah, that's it.
Hey, Sayori?
Jerry? Jerry? Sorry, I was spacing out.
No wonder.
Yeah, I'm like spacing out right now.
Just be funny, you can cut this out of the
I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... Sayori fumbles with her words. So let's just say that one day, Yuri asked to walk home with you.
Huh?
What would you do?
What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Alright, so I would walk home with Yuri, or I would still walk home with Sayori.
Let's see.
I mean, in my eyes, there's only one correct option, but just yes. That's right. Yes.
Oh no.
What? Okay. That was weird. There you go. Sayori, you really think I would ditch you for Yuri?
Look at her eyes. But, she's so beautiful and smart.
Jeez. I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you.
You're so silly, Anthony. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it, so...
Sayori, I've already made up my mind. I was gonna say
I really can't figure you out.
I really can't figure you out sometimes.
Sorry.
Besides, what's the point of speculating something that's never going to happen? That's never going to happen.
The conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for Sayori to care so much about. But I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time?
Yeah, who knows? Poem time!
Let's just click the first one.
Why?
I don't know.
No, you have to actually choose words. It's actually important. You have to choose one that'll match your favorite girl.
Well, I think we're going for Sayori.
Yeah, I think that's basically how it's going to go.
But I can't. I have to, I can't just pick a bunch of Sayori words.
Yeah, or else the other two will think that you hate them.
Yeah.
So. Extraordinary! Why is that happening? Sparkle!
Great, I picked 2 words. Great.
Determination. Bliss. Doki Doki! Yeah. Incongruent.
It's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So this is 4.
Silly. Melancholy. Pain. Analysis.
I need. What's one for her?
Analysis. Anxiety. Oh shit.
No, that's
Hurts.
what I wanted.
Oh, you want more, Yuri?
Well, I want more for each of them.
You're
Actually,
smile. Cry. Oh, for her?
Enjoy, guys.
Let's strawberry.
Let me get a
Kawaii.
marriage.
Kawaii.
What? Sugar.
Kawaii. Boop. Yay. Alright, do 2 more Sayori words. Probably special.
What's that?
And not cute. Not emotional.
Desire.
That was more Yuri.
Whatever.
Bad decision making. Oh man.
It wasn't really more of anybody. It was like pretty in the middle.
Alright.
It really was.
Oh man. I'm the last one here again? Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. You must have a lot of determination.
She's lying.
Starting this club and now picking up piano?
She's lying.
Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion?
Passion fruit.
Remember that the club won't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too.
Why? Why are you doing that?
I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be so great. Like so great.
Wow. Eh? Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki?
Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's the whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food.
You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden.
Monica, do they usually have fried squid?
I love
Squid?
That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to.
Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid?
Yes.
You, of all people?
I didn't say I didn't like it.
Besides, what do you mean by you of all people?
Because it's right in your name. Monica.
Eh? That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation.
Or the wall where it's
That's great.
Question.
What? Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay?
Fine,
Sorry,
fine.
it's really funny.
Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway.
Excuse me? Where's Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are.
Sayori is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room.
Did I drink? Okay, so nice.
Yeah.
While you were taking that time.
Yep, looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey,
Hey, Sayori.
I wave my hand in front of her face.
You're spacing out again.
Ah, sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else.
Huh? Is everything alright?
Oh, of course. Why wouldn't it be?
It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things.
Geez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sayori shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone.
Well, alright. If you say so.
I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back toward everyone else, but the conversation is already dispersed with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she knows anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk.
Anthony,
Yo,
what's
Anthony,
up?
saw, dude, what's up, dude? Shakalaka boom.
Shut up. Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently?
Anything up with her? In what way do you mean?
She kind of seems like depressed and like psychologically damaged. Has she been
Well,
talking to the demon recently?
shut up. Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today.
Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her.
Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk.
Maybe there is something on her mind. But I'm not surprised. I'm
I'm surprised.
but I'm surprised. I'm not the one asking you, Anthony.
You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that's bothering her. But this time, when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? She seems like she wants to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with a person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Anthony. Me?
Plot twist.
Plot twist.
They're all gonna die.
God damn it,
The
dude.
demon was released.
How on earth could you come up with that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say this, but
She loves you.
Sayori talks about you more than anyone else, you know.
Anything else?
Anything else, sorry.
Yeah, you better.
She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. She's like an extra...
Yes.
It's like an extra light was turned on inside her. What?
English, mate.
I
English.
can't.
English.
I can't.
What? What?
No way! Sayori is always like that. She's always been so...
English. She's always been
I'm giving you time so you can edit it out.
full of sunshine.
She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now that it's always had that. You're so funny, Anthony. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's how she has been when she's around you?
Jerry.
I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said.
Yeah, okay.
I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright.
Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks around the room towards Sayori sitting. Watch her kneel down to Sayori and gently talk to her, but she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit down myself. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her, to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Really, how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica.
Okay, everyone.
After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room.
Why don't we share our poems now?
Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori.
Alright, for this, I'm going to ask you to do Sayori last. That's the only thing. I want you to do Sayori last. Okay.
I like Monica's opinion.
Hi, Anthony.
Oh, my bad.
Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well,
Being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people...
I'll have to give it some more thought.
Okay, no pressure.
Yeah, you only have to perform this in like 3 days in front of a bunch of strangers that you don't know.
Basically.
No pressure, though.
But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great.
Wow. Super optimist.
Super obvious.
It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem.
Sure.
I'll let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands.
Jerry.
Jeffrey, something.
It's kind of funny.
How so?
No, not the poem. I mean, it's funny how your poems and Sayori poems have been getting more and more similar to each other every day. I'm surprised you're so in sync with her. Then again, you've been spending a lot of time together lately, haven't you?
I guess you could say that. Although we kind of grew up as best friends, I haven't been seeing as much of her in the past years. But since I joined the club, we've been spending a lot of time together again.
I see. That reminds me about how Sayori's been a little bit off today.
Yeah, did she tell you something?
Well, Anthony, you haven't been flirting with her, have you?
Of course not. I've been treating her like I always do.
Alright, just making sure.
I'm telling you, she's the crazy one. I'm calling it. I'm calling Monica's the crazy one. First of all, because she's the only one that does like forced wall breaks and stuff, so she like knows that this is a game, and this is a simulation, and she's the person on the other side that's from the outside in. Monica is really the main character. We are actually playing as Monica, not Anthony. Boom.
You're allowed to think that. I didn't get to read that!
Oh well.
It would be so terrible if something bad happened to her, so keep an eye on her. Sayori's been acting so much happier ever since you joined the club.
Stop.
What could have happened all of a sudden?
I hate you.
Jerry.
Well, never mind. This really isn't the time to be talking about this. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright?
Alright.
The lady who knows everything.
Dang, this is
Dude, just
Long
read
poem.
it.
An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth, the lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the twilit sky. I think it's supposed to be twilight sky.
Maybe.
Twilit sky. Until one day the wind ceases to blow, I fall, and I fall, and fall, and fall some more. Gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and the forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amounts to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. With a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. And with that, we'll see you in the next video.
Bye!
Hello everybody and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club with Keagan. If you say anything, I'm going to slap you in the face.
Hi, Keagan.
Ow! Ow! Stop it!
Alright, anyway, welcome back. So it's Poetry Day once again, even though every day is Poetry Day, just like every day.
Every day is part of
Rusev
Doki
Day.
Doki Literature Club.
Every day is Poetry Day, just like every day is Rusev Day.
Every day.
Every day I'm shuffling.
Okay.
You know,
The guitar working today.
I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sort of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's why I wrote about it.
I see. I never really put much thought into it.
In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning?
That's a good point.
Yeah. You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised?
Sad things are easier to write about than things that are happy.
I
Because
mean-
there's so much problems in the world, you can literally write about anything.
Yeah. I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you know that better than anyone.
Why? Because there's two of us right here, thus making us a six-dimensional being?
Shut up. Keep going.
You mean one-dimensional? Yeah, that. Anyway,
So many fourth wall breaks.
fourth wall. Here's Monica's writing tip of the day. If you're ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good, it can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much effort into.
Good point.
But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good, okay, or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Alright, who's next?
What's going on?
Jerry!
Jerry. I'm gonna be Jerry.
Oh yeah, because you get bored easy.
Well done, Anthony.
Oh god.
You've definitely improved your writing over the course of these few days. Has my advice been helpful to you?
Yeah, definitely.
Ha! I'm glad. Sharing a writing like this, it's a lot more fun and rewarding than I anticipated. I need to remember to thank Monica. I think we all felt a little awkward at first, but now it seems like everyone is enjoying sharing their writing and seeing what others think. You know what I realized? There's 5 people in this group, so there's always one person that's like left out every time they share poems.
Yeah.
Damn, it's kind of disappointing.
It's probably Monica, usually.
Right. But what about when I'm sharing with Monica?
Then, I don't know, someone else.
Right.
I guess I can't really disagree.
Of course you can't.
I was afraid this whole thing would be a chore.
But it's a great way for me to spend some personal time with all the girls in this club.
But it's been fun getting to know everyone and their writing. Sure, that's what you mean. And I guess doing some writing myself.
Well, have you learned anything about yourself, Anthony?
Yeah?
Well, you know how I like to say that writing is a very personal way to get in touch with yourself. In the end, it doesn't matter if you're a good writer or a bad writer, and even my opinions are just opinions, you know. As always, I believe what's most important is exploring and discovering yourself.
That's comforting. I'm kind of afraid of disappointing you in some way or another.
Eh? Why me?
Well, you're always so sophisticated with your writing and you have the most advice to share.
Is that so? Judy, Yuri thinks for a good... Oh, Yuri thinks for a good... that must be terrible.
Eh?
For me to have become someone whose opinion is fearsome. How unlikable of me.
Yuri, it's not as bad as you're making it sound in your head.
It's worse.
I just meant that I respect your opinion.
I see. I'm sorry that I was overthinking and come to those sorts of conclusions and exclusions.
Shut up.
Unnecessary nonsense. I'm just a little too used to it.
Overthinking?
Being disliked.
Oh, Yuri.
What am
Poor
I
Yuri.
saying? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's
Yuri, I
move
like
on.
you, okay? I promise. Alright.
Oh,
Do you want to share your poem now?
well, why not? It'll be a good giggle or very depressing. You take your pick. Here you are. Beach. Beach. beach.
Yeah, beach.
A marvel millions of years in the making, where the womb of Earth chaotically meets the surface, under a clear blue sky and expanse of bliss, but beneath gray rolling clouds and endless enigma, the easiest world to get lost in is one where everything can be found.
Yeah.
One can only build a sandcastle where sand is wet, but where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it gently lick at your foundations until you give in? Or will the sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same. Yet, we still build sandcastles. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes swish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic. The breeze is gentle yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foamy tendrils. Turn back and I abandon my peace to a road at the shore, drift forward and I return to Earth forevermore.
Well, what do you think? I'm aware that the beach is kind of an insane thing to write about, but I did my best to take a metaphorical approach to it.
You say that like you didn't even want to write about it.
Oh, you haven't heard? After yesterday, Natsuki and I, well, it was amusing that we wrote about something similar in such different ways. So Natsuki wanted us to write the same topic as each other again. I suppose to better compare the differences in our writing styles or thought processes. Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she'd want to do something like that. She probably just wants to show off. It's not like I have particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request. But, well, I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know. It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while.
Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing.
Oh, you're welcome.
Bye.
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 Jerry, this one's alright.
Alright.
Well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's, anyways. I see what you're going for, but it's just not really my style. I mean, that's fine. I'm mostly just glad that you're trying a little bit.
Well, of course, I'm at least trying.
Why are you so emotionally invested?
Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems anyway? Isn't that more of a compliment to me?
No. Gross. Yuck. It's not like I care. It's just that one of us in this club has to make sure you're not slacking off.
Really? Well, what if you end up just scaring me away?
That's, it's not like you would actually do that.
Yeah, you're right. It's just kind of fun to hang out here, even if I have to put up with you.
Shots fired.
Boom!
Good. Natsuki's elbow connects with my stomach. Oh, maybe I won't mind scaring you away after all.
I was just joking.
Oh, I know. Don't worry, I was too.
Jerry.
How the hell do you call it a joke? I'm with us on this one. I'm with Anthony on this one.
How do you call that
How the
a
hell do you
joke?
call that a joke?
What the hell?
That seriously hurt.
Seriously hurt.
Well, maybe it was funny to her. I guess that's
my
kind of
guts.
I should really just watch my mouth around Natsuki.
Yeah, basically.
Anyway, Natsuki holds out her poem to me like nothing happened. I'll be your beach. Let's go to the beach. Beach.
Nicki Minaj.
Nicki Minaj. I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminished your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond our sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that makes you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand, bathe in sunbeams and hold my hand, wash your insecurities in the salty sea and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail and set you free in my windy sail, and remember the reasons you're wonderful when I press your lips to mine.
Wow.
I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. But if you let me be by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. Yeah, I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome! Kind of hard to write anything negative about the beach.
Well, Yuri's take on it was a little bit more solemn.
Well, that's just rude. Jeez, she better not have said anything bad about mine. After all, she was the one who wanted us to write about the same topic. You could really see her doing that too, making us write about a simple topic, then trying to impress me by coming with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up kind of being metaphorical too, but there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was good practice. Wow,
Yep, you just monologued by yourself over there. That's fine. Sayori! She literally just took the entire conversation to herself.
Yeah, whatever. Okay. Jerry, this is your best one so far. It's really, really nice, Anthony.
Thanks, Jerry.
Sayori, you've been a little quiet today.
Sorry, it's the demons.
Is everything alright?
No, it's the demons. Of course. Everything is fine. Maybe I was just a little tired today.
Do you want to take a nap or something?
No, that's silly. Don't worry about me, okay? I only want to see smiles on your face.
Well, alright.
Hey, Anthony, I'm still a little surprised. I really thought that you would try writing your poems like the way Yuri does. Or even Natsuki. But in the end,
Yeah?
I get... Oh,
I guess you're the one who likes this one the most.
why?
Oh, jeez, music is.
You don't want to get closer with everyone else?
Wait! Of course I do. But that doesn't mean I need to try it so hard to impress them. I still understand you the most, Sayori. I know you have to sometimes put up with me, and I have to sometimes put up with you. But we have a wavelength or something. And this is how the poem came out. Sometimes it feels like you're the only exciting thing in my life. Shut up. So sometimes it's just easier to write while I'm thinking about you. Sayori?
Oh,
She's crying. Oh no.
Anthony, I don't deserve this. You're too nice to me. Why are you doing this? Sayori has trouble keeping her voice steady all of a sudden. If you had fun with everyone else instead, this would be so much easier.
Sayori?
I glance around the room to make sure nobody has noticed this.
Sayori. I've probably never said this before, but I don't understand what you're feeling right now. Tell me what will cheer you up.
Sayori shakes her head. She sniffles and keeps shaking her head. Finally, she gathers herself and puts on a smile. It's nothing, Anthony. It's just a little rain cloud. I'm sorry you had to see that. I promise it won't happen again. Just smiles from everyone, okay? That's all that matters. Go play with everyone else. What are we, like, go play with the other kids. I don't wanna talk with you.
Don't ruin this moment.
I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayori? Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the room, humming to herself.
Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out...
Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now?
Eh?
Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club.
Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase.
Jeez, why is Lou so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it.
Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen.
Is it about to hit the fan?
Just keep going.
Come on, I want to know!
You will know.
In your books, maybe? Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here.
Ah! It seems you're right.
Sigh. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she?
Yeah.
It's almost like everybody's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around.
And Keagan's talking skills.
Shut up, I was working.
Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee.
Natsuki, please show some decency.
Yeah, show some decency. Oh, come on!
She wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright.
Seriously? All the times to not go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey.
Fuck you. No! First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it.
Oh!
That curious expression coming from Yuri of all people.
Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier, and everything is fine.
What did she say?
Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so let's decide what everybody will be doing this weekend.
I already know what I'm doing.
That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. But we might need a lot of them in different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki?
Challenge accepted. Consider it done, ladies. And Anthony.
And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets.
All the poetry pamphlets.
Poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them.
What the heck?
And as for Yuri, Jeffrey, Yuri, you can,
What? Jerry? Question mark? Jeff? Question mark?
We're just gonna keep changing. Guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri?
I'm useless.
No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know.
Jerry.
Now Suki's pouting too.
Jeez, I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around.
That might be the case. But if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere.
Atmosphere? About that. I love atmosphere!
I love atmosphere.
Yes!
Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk and focused and starts tonight. I can do this.
I can do this.
I love atmosphere.
Your mind is already racing, I see.
That's great! You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Anthony.
The one who is truly useless.
Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I would be really appreciative of it.
That's...
Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that?
I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help.
Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I can give you. It's not like Monika's gonna give you a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that.
If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned you would like to handle the baking on your own. Anthony may not like to be around.
Good
if
point.
you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he might be more suited to an assistance with the decorations.
Good point.
Hold on, I never said that.
Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Anthony to...
What are you saying? It would be extremely meticulous work.
And baking isn't. Just what do you think?
Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, it's up to Anthony to decide.
How to contribute?
Besides, he hasn't really gotten a chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? So I'm sure he's interested in...
You literally just said that.
I'm surprised as well.
Sorry. I was just saying, though,
Jeez. Can we just settle this already?
yeah, Anthony, you're okay with that, right? In the end...
The end is up to you.
Of course. Stop skipping over
Sorry.
shit.
Very well.
In that case...
Everyone looks straight at me.
Alright, so you can work with Natsuki, Yuri, Sayori, or Mike.
Same.
Okay. So, this is funny. You want to do what I say in this order. You want to choose Sayori, then Monica, and then the last choice is yours.
I mean... If it's going to be anyone, then I prefer helping Sayori. I mean, we're already neighbors and...
But Monica said...
Monica said that Sayori was helping her. Jeez. Do you really hate us that much? What? No!
No!
Sorry, I didn't mean for this to be difficult.
Alright, now choose Monica.
No, I don't want to choose Monica because
No.
she already has Sayori helping her. That's stupid.
Wait, save. I might mess this up because I've never actually seen someone do this. Alright, I'll choose Monica.
Well, I guess I should probably help Monica.
Yay, you picked me! Hold on 1 second.
Yeah!
Monica, you're the one who needs the least help out of all of us.
But...
I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but you already have Sayori as well.
But Anthony was the one who...
That doesn't matter. You were the one who scared him into picking you in the first place. You're the club president, Monica. You're supposed to make responsible decisions for the club.
Monica, you shouldn't let your overly motives interfere with this decision.
Ulterior motives? What are you saying, Yuri? In fact, it sounds like you guys are the ones with ulterior motives.
Excuse me.
Otherwise, this would have been much... Ah, wow. Otherwise, this wouldn't have been made into such a big deal in the first place.
That's completely false, Monica.
Yeah, we have a lot of work to do, you know. We won't do as good of a job if you make us work alone.
Maybe that's true.
Think of the club, Monica. If we want our event to succeed, then we need to appropriately distribute our resources.
So, are you gonna do the right thing, Miss President?
Okay, I get it. Sigh. It's technically most logical for Anthony to help one of you two. So, I guess that's what we'll do.
Alright, see, I did that because I wanted you to see the reactions of both of them. So now you have to choose between Natsuki and Yuri. So
Yeah,
Natsuki, you'll be baking. For Yuri, you'll be decorating. It's up to you. Who do you want to hang out with for the weekend with? Yuri! Well, I'll probably be most useful helping Yuri.
Me? Are you serious?
Yes.
Why would you?
Natsuki!
I can already tell you're about to say something mean.
No, I was just saying.
So you'll be helping Yuri then, Anthony.
Yeah. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sorts of things, so I think your assistance will be very useful.
That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking by yourself?
I mean, yeah. I already said I would be fine.
Okay.
Everyone can tell that Natsuki is feeling a little sour.
So, is that everything we needed to go over? Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited?
Well, excited may not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit.
Do you feel the same way, Anthony?
Me? I guess you could say I'm interested in seeing how it'll turn out.
That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki?
Jerry.
Natsuki!
What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything.
No. That's not what I meant at all.
Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room.
I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Anthony picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They go really well with my tea. And nothing that I do for the event will compare to that, so...
I get it. I'm kind of surprised though.
Why?
Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden.
I know I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad.
Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback by Yuri's words.
But she already has trouble with words. Trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her own comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. No, I kind of appreciated it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing. But I'm gonna say this.
Jerry, question mark?
You better bet my cupcakes are gonna be the best part of the whole event.
I believe you.
Yeah. I hope to see everybody do their best.
And I hope to see you guys in the next video.
Yeah!